Hi everyone, today we are going to know about some of the plugins that can be added to Zotero, how to get them, how to install them, and take one example, and then we will navigate and explain some of each of the features of that plugin. We just go to the end of the page after going to the original page of Zotero, then we go to plugins. Click the link here, browse plugins. It will open a new page which will show us a list of plugins that are categorized under desktop integration, import, export of item, metadata attachment, interface improvements, and so many others. As we can see, it is categorized and we see all these plugins are here and with short description. We have to be aware that some of these plugins are not compatible with Zotero 5.0 as it is new release, and we will notice that some mentions beneath it that if it is compatible or not compatible with the latest version of Zotero, which is 5.0. For the purpose of demonstration, we will take this important plugin, which I believe is very important for any researcher. It gives a small or a very summarized description of it that is automatically renaming, moving, and attaching PDFs to Zotero item. If we want to download it and have more information about it, just click it, and then we'll see all the features and capabilities of this plugin are listed here with all the settings that can be added and changed on Zotero, and it's mentioning the main features of it in details, like here automatically rename, move, and attach PDFs to Zotero item and sync PDFs to the library, and one of the most important features, which is extract annotations from PDF files, which I believe is very useful for any researcher. So we click the download button. It shows the version of it and its release on October 7th. Then we just right click it, save link as, and then we click save. I already downloaded, but for the demonstration purposes I will do it again. Next, we are going to open the Zotero file. As we can see here, we have only just the preferences. After installing that plugin, we will see that a new list is in this drop down menu will appear. So we go to tools and then add-ons, and from here you can add all the plugins. We go to extension, there is a wheel here, we just click and then install add-on from a file. We will go to our file that we already downloaded, and then we just open it and start the installation by clicking the button and follow the instructions. As we can see, it asks you here to restart the Zotero again to take effect of that plugin, and we will open now the tools and see that Zotfile preferences are added for that plugin. We can see one of the main features that are useful on this software or in this plugin. If we want to retrieve and highlight some of the information in any article, we just double click any article. So if we just like to have and focus our concentration on the article on specific part, or like we would like to highlight a definition or highlight of the points, or let's, for example, we are performing a or conducting a quantitative research which using a technology framework, and we need to know about some of the variables and highlight them, like relative advantage. We would like to highlight the definition, for example, here, and the most important things in each part, like also compatibility, its definition, and we highlight a number of things that will be related to our research. This will be useful tool. So after highlighting it or highlighting the main parts, then we can refer to it later on. After saving it, we just save all these changes, then close it. We will see what Zotero and Zotfile can do. If we right click this file, we'll just go to manage attachment. You can rename this file, or you can just extract annotations or get table of contents for those files that have table of contents. Our focus here to extract annotations. As we can see, it will start the processing, and the things that we highlighted in that file will be retrieved in this right pane, in this white box, and a new icon will appear here. If we click it, we will see all the things that we highlighted in the original file are copied here, which will give you the name of the author or authors, and then the publication year plus the page number. If we click it, we can just open it by clicking the link. Here it will open, and it will show us where is the highlighted text in the original file. There is something that we would like to know or to highlight in this short video, that all the text that we selected, it will be useful to have it in our research. We can give it like a title or subtitle, and use this this very small program, which is like a word processing program with limited features. Like we can just give a title for the for this paragraph, like cloud computing definition. We can highlight it, make it bold or italic, underline it, and we can change so many things like the color of it. We can just reset or clear the formatting, add and insert a link, or change the paragraphs to different headings. Like here, we can use this one as heading 1 or heading 2. Here the paragraph, we can just align it to the left or right or center as we wish, and use the bullets or numbered list, and decrease or increase the indentation. Also, we can have a search and find and replace, which is with minimum things that we need in any word processor program. Here I give a title for this paragraph. Here I can give also another title, like a variable that I would like to focus, the relative advantage that I'm going to use as a variable in my research, and I will give it like a subtitle too. Here I have like complexity. I also give it a subtitle 2. I can use here the number list, like here number 1 and here number 2, for example. As we can see here, we can have different options. And if we right click any of these options, we can just copy, paste, and have it a link to another maybe document or any other place or at a website. Also, we can change the alignment, also from right to left, etc. So here we can just change it, because it seems that it's not taking the number properly. Maybe it needs further updates for this plugin or add-in. So what is the importance of using these annotations? I can say that If we are conducting the research and you read the whole document, you don't have to go back and refer to it again. You can just use this information that you already copied from it and know where is the source of it and the page number. Then you can start paraphrasing it and synthesize the important things and give it your own words, make changes to all these paragraphs, and once you are finished, you just copy them to your original file in Word and in your research. So this is a useful thing that we can use in our research, and I believe any researcher can utilize this feature and this plugin Zotfile in his research to make his work uh, his work easy to refer to it and to make any modifications and amendments to the file. There is a last thing to mention is that there is a button at the end of it, of this pane, right pane. If we click it, it will open a separate window which you can make the whole things that you made in this pane but in a separate window. We just click it. Again, we will summarize the things. If we want to install any update after downloading it, we just add ons and then go to extension. Then you install the add-on from a file. If requires to restart the program, it will restart Zot, and then we will see that this program will take effect after the restarting Zotero. For here, we just right click and we saw that this is new list is pop-ups and has the extraction annotation to get the annotations from another file, which we made it in our text here. After highlighting the text, then we have to save it, and this is an important thing. You have to save it and then close it. After that, we will see that annotations are listed here, which will give you the exact text that was copied and the reference with the publication, year of publication, and the page number. When you click it, you can just go to it, or you could just remove this link, or you can insert or edit the link with another thing. That's all for now, and I hope to see you in next video. Thank you very much.